Hello and welcome back, Josh, Sam and anyone else who's watching to Let's Be Aves-ing You. It's me, I'm back, and we are about to play Shakhtar Donetsk in the Champions League. Now, I said in my last game that we talked about Aves in that I would probably record one of the Real Madrid games, but then I decided, you know what, fuck it, I won't, because we'll lose them both. Cue a cracking 2-0 home win over Real Madrid in the Champions League. A genuinely, completely shocking result. Really, really nice, obviously. But goals from Petrov and Vasileu put us into a commanding position in that game. We absolutely smashed them. And then we played them again, and the next game was even more of a barn burner. We lost 4-3 in the end, away. But that was only just, we actually were better than them. If we look at the stats, we had more shots and more chances. It's crazy, isn't it? And of course, we were let down by man who used to play for San Marino. That's right, Gordon Johansson, at the age of 34, still a reasonably good, or at least a reasonably quick player, still an excellent striker. 102 goals in 104 caps for Norway. And yeah, he's just done excellently well for Real Madrid in all competitions forever. So, you know, bit of a legend. And yeah, so can't really complain about that. I'm still gutted that he didn't sign for San Marino, but then we would have had an absolutely insane him, Caballero, and Pornos. It would have just been vomit-inducingly good. He also got 31 goals in the 49 under 21 caps. What a player! Anyway, in the league we're doing pretty well. Where did I say? I said we wouldn't record the Nacional de Madeira game. We won that 3-1. We've also beaten Rio Ave 2-0, and we went 1-0 down to Covilla and then won 8-2 in the end. Oz got his first 5 goals for the club in that game. So yeah, we got ourselves a big hefty win, and then a 5-2 win over Llèria. Again, the Welsh pronunciation of Llèria. Which means I think we're third. Yeah, we're third. We are 5 points off of Porto, who have only lost 1 game. To me, they have inflicted Sporting's only defeat. So we are, I mean, we're still within touching distance of Sporting. I suppose if we beat Porto in our next game when we play them, which is not for a while yet, but when we do play them, we can maybe claw back some points. Anyway, today we're going to play Shakhtar and Lishwa. The reason we're playing Shakhtar is because they are the team that are most likely to be beatable by us. We are now below, so previously we were top. We're now below Spurs because we've lost the only contest between the two of us so far, and I think we'll probably lose the next contest. So we need to beat Shakhtar to stay above, to at least stay in Europe after Christmas. Because if we win, no matter what happens then against Spurs, we will end up being in third because Shakhtar wouldn't be able to go above us Well, they wouldn't. I don't think they'd be able to go above us on points anyway, but they wouldn't be able to go above us because we'd have beaten them home and away. So they can't go above us based on the head-to-head record. So yeah, a win against Shakhtar is crucial, and then we play Spurs in a couple of weeks, which I won't bother recording because we'll know that the thing is a foregone conclusion. If we beat Shakhtar, if we don't beat Shakhtar, then the game against Spurs becomes a little bit more interesting. Whether or not I guess I'd have to record that, wouldn't I? Damn you, match fitness. Why does that keep coming up? Right. So, oh dear, we have an interesting... Oh dear. Oh, come on, mate. Who can even... I don't have a goalkeeper then. Would have to be, I can put in one of these guys, right? That's how it works. Oh, man. Oh, man, no. Oh, no. I ruined it. Oh, no. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hell dear. God damn it. I'm not even going to look at how good he is. We know he's going to be dog shit. Oh, it's away at the Lucescu Stadium. Oh, man. If he has a blinder, maybe we can sign him. I don't know if you can actually do that, sign those fake players. Oh, we could see. This is what's going to happen. Is we're going to end up being like that. Was it? Who was it that we played? We played somebody. I think it was Biramar last season, where I had to pick a youth team goalkeeper, and he was dreadful. But we scored 2 absolute worldies in that game to try and keep it away from him. We ended up losing 4-2. This is again. I'm going to say it. So obviously the situation is my fault. That's fine. That's fair enough. Stupid. Should have registered 2 goalkeepers. But whatever. Emerson, the Mendonça. Why did you leave here? Anyway, yeah. So, but the replacement for him shouldn't be a completely incompetent, no hope. I mean, obviously the game is bending the rules to allow me to play the game at all. Although I think in real life. But why are youth goalkeepers like so inept? They can't all be that bad. I said Swindon. They've even got a man off the pitch. I mean, that's not the goalkeeper's fault. We beat them 3-2 in the We beat them 3-2 in the last game. Oh man, this is so frustrating. We're gonna not even get into because of my fucking international call-ups. Mendonça goes past his man, goes out wide. Surely Vasileu goes wide. Antonazi. Smirnov, Webster. Oh man! I mean, what you want when you've got an inexperienced goalkeeper is for your back four and midfield to be entirely negligent, to score, to head into your own goal, and to not challenge. So we now need to beat Spurs to have any chance of, because you would hope that Madrid beat Shakhtar and then we have to beat Spurs. I actually think Spurs are the best team in this group. I don't think they were top seed. I think they're second seed, but I actually think Spurs are better than Real Madrid. Real Madrid are an old team. Oh, Bailey, come on, mate. Just end it. I don't want to watch this anymore. Oh, I'm already annoyed. Why do you start your days like this? Give him the ball then, come on. Vitaly Ivanov. Straight down the middle and what a waste of time. What a waste of time. Oh man, I wasted everybody's time because you have to watch it. And we all knew what was going to happen. Bailey out to Andreu. Out to Martin. Come on. Emilson to Mendonça. And then they have these chances and they just have to fucking... We've been fairly even, actually. Not just not having so many shots on target as them. Surprisingly, I think that is. Andreu to... Race gets there. Go on, Race again. Thank you. To Pangier. Big ball back to Walsh. Walsh up to Hilda. Oh, get off the bench. Bailey. Walsh. Big ball through to Bailey. No, Vasileu to Emilson. And Mendonça it was actually, and he was offside. Oh, what a waste of my life. The goalkeeper's not even playing badly, it's just the defense. Everyone else is playing. Because we're also missing Bender from it. Oh man, this is so frustrating. It might mean that we have a better chance to sort of attack the league if we're out of Europe, though. Not that we get that far in Europe anyway, so they would really affect it. Oh, Costa, what the fuck was that? That's why you don't get picked for sodding stupid fucking Portugal. Thank God we're playing Lichwa next, because I'm gonna, yeah, whilst we watch this bullshit, how do you say that team's name? Lixois. I know, I want you to say it for me. How do I say it? How do I make it say it? How do I make Wikipedia say the name for me? See, if you can do that, why couldn't you have done that before? Incredibly strike from them. Pronunciation. Here we go. Oh, hang on. Agree. Leixois, apparently. I'm not sure if that's true. Let's hear what the Brazilian one is. Leixois. Leixois. That's fun. Leixois. Leixois. Come on, boys and girls. We don't need to do this. Thank you. Mendonça. If we can get a couple of goals back, we would actually still technically be ahead of them, I think, because we would have the... Go on. Mendonça to Camurius. Camurius, can he cross? Can't believe... So dumb. What is with these fucking South Africans having to travel from South Africa all the time? Instead of just... Go on, Emilson. Petrov scores. Petrov scores as well. What does that do to anything? Nothing. They're still below them. It's fine. What did we say it was? Leixois. Petrov heads the ball home. Good. Well, 4-2. It's not the end. It's not the worst thing, I suppose. Leixois will feel the full wrath of the team. I think we'll play Oz again in that game because they're a pretty weak side. Oz can get some... I mean, it's Oz and Mendonça together because Mendonça's in a bit of a bad mood. Babkov, Ivanov. Oh, lovely stuff from Petrov. Keep going. Petrov again. He's gone past his man. What a player. Petrov. Oh, he puts it in the middle, but all we have to do is fucking finish it. Petrov scores. It's unbelievable. 2 goals in 3 minutes. And actually, that does put us above them on... so this result would be enough for us if we lose, if we equal their result in the next game. Weirdly. What a sudden turnaround. Come on. Could we get a fourth? Could we get that equaliser? Bailey, free kick. Oh, why play with my emotions like this, Football Manager? I was fine and sad, and now you've made me go on, Mendonça, and now you've made me hope, and I hate it. Mendonça, go on, goes past Webster, not quite, still going with Webster. Mendonça still going, gives it back to Xanthopoulos. To Walsh to Kumorius, to Petrov. Could he have a hat-trick? Oh, Timishchin makes a great save. Oh, Timchishin. Actually, I think his name is Timchishin. Petrov crosses in towards Pangian. No. Martin out to Xanthopoulos. Xanthopoulos, an absolutely awful effort. He's a professional footballer. 87 minutes. Come on, we'll take the 4-3. Marco Visconti. Don't know why Mash just opened the door behind me there. So we've lost 4-3 for the second time in a row in Europe. I mean, I would say that maybe 2 of the goals Eldo could have done better with. Oh, man. They drew as well, so actually we could still come fucking second in the group. Alright, so we will now watch the Spurs game, for which we should at least have a goalkeeper of... who's like actually real. Pangaea picks up. Oh, God. Okay, so I'll pause this and then we'll be back for the Leishoyish game in a minute. So speak to you in a sec. And we're back, guys. We've had some coffee and I've done a poo. But here we are away to Leishoyish. Sporting are going to have to play a real Ave away. They will win that game, so we need to do our bit and win this game. Now, we're not in brilliant form after the last game. We're going to drop Bailey to the bench. I know he scored in the last one, but I want Mendonça to get a game and score. Lamptey is going to come in as a punishment for Zocli going away on international leave. And I think we're going to play with Kuzik in the middle there. Walsh can keep his place, Costa and Emilson. And let's see what we can do. Leshosh are second bottom and awful. So let's go. Expect to win. Faith. I have faith. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. I think this should be reasonably easy. And I hope that that's the case. Otherwise I'll be incredibly frustrated, and what an unfun video this will be. Martin to Emilson, up the line to Mendonça. Mendonça running with it, goes past his man. Mendonça still with the ball, loses out though. Gomez now with it, and he clears, but not that far. Emilson, cross. Come on, good boy. So our first foray into the Champions League group stages has been predictably challenging. 3 high-scoring defeats, 2 high-scoring wins. So maybe we can get a third high-scoring win to balance that out. The thing is, if we go through to the next round into the Champions League knockouts, we'll absolutely get battered by everybody. So is there much of a point? Possibly not. Mendonça. Andreu at the back post. And it's 1-0. All too easy. Now, that will briefly put us second, 5 points behind Porto. Sporting are playing in the later kickoff. Mendonça, Andreu completely free. Goalkeeper still made a decent effort, but Andreu put it nicely there. I mean, he could have gone near post and just nodded that home, but he didn't. Emerson slips in. Mendonça not in a good run of goal-scoring form, but he scores here, and we are now 2-0 up. 2 goals in 2 minutes there. It's nice to do it this way around, because then if we have a disappointment in the Champions League, we can just enjoy a game where we piss all over some Portuguese nubs. A little bit like how we used to do the games in Pangaea, the games in Ukraine, where it would mostly be like 1 or 2 tough Champions League games, plus an absolutely walk in the park game against the whichever Ukrainian mugs turned up against us. Mendonça, back to Costa. Costa, can he cross there? He does. No, Giovanni gets there. Kozlauskas clears. Now we're still moving away as Leshosh. Don't know. Teixeira, Pangaea gets there. Nicely done, sir. I have signed a new centre-back because, what's his name? Your friend of mine, Ivanov, is leaving. I got bored of every week he was coming in and complaining, and I was like, well, bugger off then. So I think I got 3 million for him, and I've signed a replacement for a little bit more, I think. I can't remember exactly how much. It might be 5 million. Anyway, he's better than Ivanov, so that's not a problem if you pay a bit more to get an improvement. Costa to Kuzik at the back post. He crosses again to the other back post, for there are many back posts. It is all relative. Pangaea wins that in the air, as he is wont to do. Costa now gives it back to Oz. No, Costa running with it himself. Kuzik with the ball. Can score from range. Doesn't there, though. Coffee going down nice and smooth at this time in the morning. Giovanni Teixeira did pretty well to get into a good position, and then finishes just appallingly. Just appallingly. Mendes to Apostolo. Mendonça gets there, and could this... Oh, he was pulled back by Williamson, and he's off. Yeah, Willison. Todd Willison. And he's gone in the first half. 34 minutes, second yellow. Was it a second yellow, or did he get a direct red for that? Anyway, Martin to Kuzik to Emilson to Kuzik again. Come on, guys. Come on. That's it. Walsh to Costa. Costa crosses. No. Race, maybe. To Kuzik. Kuzik tries to have a shot, but it was blocked, and it's gone back out there for a throw-in. The problem is, we're in that irritating zone where the hard games are too hard and we lose them, and the easy games are too easy and we walk them. So we need a little bit more improvement. This is I'm also, so I know that there's a negative to doing this, but I'm starting to think about where we'll go after we finally win ourselves a few league titles here in Portugal, and it will be a few league titles. I'm not going to do like I did in I'm not going to do like we did in San Marino and only win the one. That said, we did stay a couple of years after we won that league, or maybe only a year after we won that league title, so we were there for plenty of time anyway. And my point was that I'm thinking about where to go. It's either going to be Germany or Scotland. It might be, what I might do is Germany, then Scotland, then France, because I want to do, as I said, I want to get those. Okay, so we are going to have to bring on Andreu, and we're going to bring in Comorius there. What was I saying? Yeah, so I want to win some titles in Scotland and upset the apple cart there, but I'm also trying to get those bottom to the top. Oh, come on now, bottom to the top achievements. So I have to go for Germany, Spain, and Italy and France still. Spain is my least interested one. I'm not interested in that so much. Like, I don't know any teams there at all. Germany. Basically, once I'm feeling ready, what I'm going to try and do is, because the original plan after leaving Śląsk was to take over Union Berlin and win everything with them, but I ended up joining Hertha instead. Oz scores, there we go, lovely stuff. And so I think what I'm going to do now is, because they're kind of bobbling between the third and the second division, we will wait. So I'll get to the point where I'm happy to leave, and I'll keep playing until Union are in the third division, and then I'll take over there and we'll start our plan. What on earth is this formation? 4-1-1-1-2. Okay. Oh, and he's going to score anyway. Woof. Oh man, our defence is so leaky. 13 goals in 11 games, but we have scored 30, so that helps. We didn't see their goal. Mugs. Juarez back to race. Big ball forward towards Mendonça. Mendonça, oh, he's got it, and he's scored. That's what we like to see. Second of the game, 4-1. We're high scorers. Even with that said, Porto have scored 41. They've scored 10 more than us. Frankly, that's ridiculous. Comorius down there to Mendonça, who absolutely wellies that in. Lovely finish. So that's probably the plan. If it takes too long to get to a position where I can take Union, I might go with another team. I might go with someone in France, or I might go with or I might go straight to Scotland. I think what would be better would be big league, where you have to go all the way through, and then take over a Scottish second division team and just quickly rise up and win things like we've done here with Aves, but it'll take even less time because Scotland has fewer big clubs. That's the idea, at least. So let me know your thoughts. Not that you will influence me in any way, although you always do. I love you. But yeah, that's the long-term plan. I do want to win a couple. I was opening up the. Go on, crosses. Mendonça. Oh, Emilson gets his goal. Is that his first of the season? Yeah. So if we won one league title, so basically the third best team. Well, okay. So Porto have won 83 leagues. Let me just refresh this. Sporting have won 38, and Benfica have won 35. I'm obviously not aiming for those records, but below them, the fourth best team is Nacional de Madeira, who have won 5. I think our aim should be Good win, 5-1, not bad. Our aim should be to try and get to 5 league titles, or 6 maybe. That's a long time, but I think once we get to winning the league, it should be quite quick once we get to that thing. So Mendonça gets his goals. Walsh is out injured for 3 to 4 months. Great. Andrea's out for 4 to 5 days. That's fine. Attend. Good feeling. Confidence is high. Each win just brings more confidence. Yes, he's great. Simply faultless. Any team will find it harder. Good. So that's the plan. Now let's look at the fixtures, because I think it's going to come up quite quickly. The Spurs game. Yes, it is. We'll play Spurs and then we'll play Guimarães. Guimarães are quite good. 6th in the table there. So it's a important game for us to at least get something from. What, 7 points behind us. So yeah, I think I'll play this League Cup game, because it's sorry, it's not even League Cup game, it's the actual cup, isn't it? Taça de Portugal, yeah, but they are in the Lagoya are in the 3rd division. I think they're in what's called the 2nd Division South, but that's actually the 3rd division, because they have a regional 3rd division, which is called the 2nd division. So yeah, so that's what we will do. I'll play that one, and then we'll be back for the Spurs game, which is the most important game of the season so far, I suppose, if you're into that sort of thing, which obviously we are. So see you in a bit then, guys. Bye.